Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. I have this horrible feeling I've forgotten something and I've got no idea what it is. Lights on check, streaming live check, music check. I don't know. So I've been making up a bunch of kibble using all these Argent eggs that we've got. And this is only just some of it. We've got a load more in here. And the plan for tonight is to go tame some Thylas. So let's go grab Death and head over to the beach because we'll be going to the redwoods. Actually, you know what? Hey Familian, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good night. Let's grab just a bit of hide off here. And what do we need for a bed? Or just some sleeping bags. Just craft 3. How's it going? You having a good day? Right. Just in case. We'll take... Yeah, good. Glad to hear it, man. Spare remote. And we'll just quickly put together a storage box. I haven't learned the S Plus version yet. Coffee, good choice. Yeah, I got mine in my incredibly cool Polar Express mug. Because that's how you know I'm a dad. I've got random kid shit lying around all the time. Right, you're doing okay for me. Hey Kit, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You having a good night? Right, beach. Right, we're going to try and get at least 3, I think. 1 male, a couple of females. Because I'm going to be using one just to see what it's like. And the other 2 are going to be for breeding. I also expanded the breeding area, so we've got more space now. Get a dodo. I've got dodos. I've got 5 dodos. They give me feathers. I love my dodos. Also going to try and pick up some... So far, excellent. Good to hear. Also going to try and pick up some dillos tonight, and we'll hatch out some of the eggs that we got last stream as well. Because we got a Quetz and Iguanodon. Might hatch out a Tapahara if I get the chance. I did pick up the kibble, didn't I? Yes. Okay. This beach has got creatures on it again now since we did the dino wipe. Yeah, I'll show you next time I'm back at the castle base. They're being well treated. They're well fed. Why dillos? For venom. Because apparently dillos passively generate venom in their inventory. And I need that to make narcotics, which I can then use to make healing brews. Is the plan. Ooh, Anki saddle. I think it would be finding babies. If you haven't found any, there might be none about. Let's take that. Now, apparently, because and this might be of interest to Cynthia when she gets on. Um, Apparently, you're not meant to get saddles from the loot drops at all, so I don't know why I'm getting good saddles from loot drops, but screw with my settings or anything, it's just weirdity. I think it might be because of the map I'm on, because people are reporting getting them on like modded maps rather than actual like the island and the story maps. I don't know. But yeah, direwolves I think is just a matter of finding the babies, and if you can't find any, there's just none to be found, perhaps. I did. We'll have a look later because got a tech transmitter, the S Plus one, just so I can check where alphas are. There's only actually two alphas on the map at the moment. There's an alpha, two alpha raptors, which are kind of no good to me. So let's put my armor on. We're getting into dangerous territory. But yeah, we can have a look and see if we've got any baby direwolves on the map a bit later. And if so, we can go check them out, make sure they're not bugged. And I've been flying along the edge of the redwoods this entire time, but I always feel like this is kind of the proper entrance to the redwoods. Argent is a big dodo. Yeah, basically. And you can't pluck feathers from an Argent. Not without killing it. Right. Start looking around for them baby Thylas. I did check there are some on the map, but I don't actually know where, so... It's Lystra. Hyenodon? Still surviving on Scorched Earth kit. I'm kind of slow boating it, A, so I don't miss anything, and B, because I don't want to get unsurprisingly thyloed off the map. That would be unfortunate. Oh, like those two there. Right. Right. I'm killing all the adult ones I find. Right. Should give me DNA. Hey baby, how's it going? You having a good night? Welcome to the stream. And I might breed a dodo later. I still got to do the perfect dodo breeding stream at some point. This was cool Valentine's colours as well. I'm kind of sad. Hopefully the presence of adult Thylas might indicate the presence of baby Thylas, but we will see. I'll take the pelt as well because I need some of that. Don't need the hide, I'll just leave it. It's just added weight I don't need. Wonder how much pelt I get from these guys, because they're pretty high level creatures. 75, not bad. Right, take a bite. Good. Yeah, I'm good. Been okay, yeah, that's another male. Yeah, just been keeping busy. I had a really unproductive day actually, and that's kind of made me a bit sad, but other than that, I like days when I feel like I've got stuff done, and today's just not been one of them. Where'd he go? Over there. Okay. Completely the wrong direction. I'm not seeing any babies about, so we'll check around the edge of this lake first, and then we'll move on to other places in the redwoods. Oh yeah, Thylacoleos have a bleed now, I forgot. What's everyone been up to? Done anything super fun with your day? Get rest every now and then. Yeah, I suppose it just I don't know. When I get into like work mode, I'm like really laser focused on it, and then I get stressed when I feel like I haven't done anything productive in the day. That's why I always hated when I used to work in offices and stuff. I used to hate project work, because it just so often it felt like you were just banging your head against a brick wall. But c'est la vie. I've got a buttload of ideas for videos though, so I need to start writing them down, because I've got more ideas for videos than I have time to make them. So I'll get there in the end. But so hopefully tomorrow will be kind of super productive. But yeah, I don't think it particularly helped that I was up to like 6 o'clock in the morning this morning or something like that. Dun, 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 dun. Dum, 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 dum. Right, pelt. Right, let's stick the pelt on there. Right. More Thylas. Need Thyla babies. I'm not going to bother building a taming pen, because quite frankly, with the settings I've got, I shouldn't need one. It should only be like one or two kibble and it'll be tamed. That adolescent Thyla, female, excellent. 2 exceptional, 1 extraordinary. I didn't actually anticipate that. Right. I'm just going to try and keep you safe as possible. "53 minutes and 32 seconds on Scorched." Excellent, well done. Go stick your time in the leaderboard on the Discord. Right. Let's go see what we can do. Work from home, so you get what I mean. Being hard on myself when I got a lazy day doesn't work for me, so yeah. No, I'm not very good at being hard on myself. That just makes me more miserable, so I try to sort of like take it zen, but I still would prefer to have I'd prefer to have gotten video out today at the very least, but c'est la vie. Can I not jump up on that rock? Ooh. Juvenile Thyla, female. It's got such a big head. I think they kind of balked while they're swimming. There we go. Yeah, they're kind of balked in that they don't seem to freak out while they're swimming. Fortunately, she's already like 40% mature or something like that, so I doubt I'll get an imprint, but that's fine. Adolescent Daedon. Shall I try and tame him? I've got loads of kibble. Cool. Got a Daedon. Nice. That was lucky. Right, and there was another Thyla around here somewhere. I think that's a baby Procoptodon, but it's moving a bit too quickly and it already freaked out. Ooh, an actual baby Thylacoleos male. That'll be a good one. Where'd you go? Literally disappeared behind that rock. Oh, he's freaking out. Okay. We'll back off, give him some space. Feeding Daedon on the hunted even worth it. I was thinking of getting one, but remember how much they eat. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have to look at that, but I'm not holding out vast amounts of hope for it, to be honest. Right, I'm not wearing the sneakiest of armor, so just back off, give him tons of space, and then we'll see what we can do. Okay, cool. Awesome spyglasses, awesome. Don't think it helped that I kind of ran into him when he was stuck on a rock. Right, sneak up, mash E. No, I don't think he's curious. There is meant to be a thing about like some babies are curious, some babies aren't. And you can feed the curious ones. Keep it in a pod. Yeah. Yeah, just keep it in a pod. That would be a good solution. Keep it in a pod and then only take it out when you need it. Ooh, there's another baby. Is that the same baby? It's the same baby. I think he's actually still freaking out. Dum, 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 dum. Where'd he go? Thought that was a Microraptor for a second then. Just really suddenly in my face. Yeah, I think a Daedon or two might be a good plan. Though that's another thing I'm just going to have to breed. Ceroplan doesn't have any electronics or fancy stuff like primitive on steroids, so I can't do that, but thanks for the tip. Yeah. No, without pods it's tricky. I mean, to be fair, once it actually gets its healing, once it actually gets its food bar full, it won't eat all that much. It's it's while you've got the passive healing on that's the pain's going to be. But if you just budget for it with your food, it might be okay. Right. Juvenile Thyla. Yeah, you say that, but the meat rots still at the same rate that other meat rots. So, like, you harvest a lot more, but it just means a lot more gets wasted. On PvP, Thyla is OP. Yeah, Thyla's OP on any game. They're OP tames. They've got, like, health comparable to a Rex once you've leveled and bred them a bit, and yeah, that's that. Where'd that go? Well, there's baby Thylas all around here, which is nice. Might have to go back and switch out for some ghillie though. I think I'm a bit too conspicuous clanking around in this armor. Ooh, Actina. You know, I've never tamed a Schleichotherum. What are they good for? Tell me. Ferox is better than Thyla any day. Yeah, but I'm not on Genesis. I don't know though, that since the TLC where they added the bleed. I have a sneaking suspicion one of the wildcard devs' kids like just loves Thylacoleos and just tames Thylacoleos. That's why they constantly get better with every TLC, even though they don't really need it. Okay, I've lost track of them entirely. Let's pop out Death a second. Oh, there's an adult one I hadn't even seen. But yeah, they're fast, they're very durable, they do a lot of damage. Dodo's better than Giga. Yeah, well. Hi Andre, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for coming. Having a good night? Keeping busy? Ooh, I learned how to say something in Portuguese. Tell me if I got it right or not. Como vai você? What was that? Right, those baby Thylas have just vanished. That's Shelly. In the hunted they are, yeah, definitely. You actually get feathers from them. They're not nerfed to hell and back. And, you know, could probably take one in a fight. Which really worked at it. Como vai você? I'm trying to say how are you? I could be saying it very badly though, so that's fine. Level 1 Dodo better than a level 150 Giga. Oh. In the hunted, quite possibly. Let's go back and have a look back here. ¿Cómo estás? Okay, cool. Google Translate lied to me. But ¿cómo estás I can do. Is that the baby Thyla just disappearing behind that tree? Oh, Shelley. Is it not also ¿Cómo estás in Spanish? Come to think of it. ¿Cómo está você? Yeah, apparently doing Thylas with doing bosses with Thylas is completely legit. Okay, ¿cómo está você? Cool. Thank you very much. And sorry, Familian, I didn't understand the comment. Something about Spanish? Right, we've got a case of some disappearing babies, so we'll carry on looking elsewhere. Could be good because they're smaller, so all of them should be able to get to the boss at once. Yeah, I mean, depending on the boss, but yeah, Thyla's like a fully bred up, trained load of Thylas is capable of taking on pretty much anything in Ark. They don't have quite the staying power of Rexes, but that's really the only downside. So yeah, I'd say give it a go. Absolutely give it a go. ¿Cómo estás is Spanish. Yeah, I thought so. You can talk a little Spanish as well. Cool. I learned like a tiny little bit of Spanish when we used to go on holiday there when we were kids. But that was a very long time ago. Very, very long time ago. I hardly remember any of it. And it was, we went to one of the islands, Menorca. So the Spanish I learnt was like weirdly accented Spanish. I had exactly the same problem with French actually. So I learnt French from, well, the bit of French that I spoke, I learnt from someone from the provinces. I can't remember where, Lyon, and the the end result was that when I tried to speak French in Paris, not only did I have an English accent, but I had a provincial accent as well. Um, and yeah, the Parisians really hated it, and just told me to speak English. So that was fair enough. I think he's freaking out. I'm not too sure. Yeah, he's freaking out. Why you'd freak out and run right at the thing that's freaking you out, I don't know, but let's give him a little time to chill. Might definitely have to go grab a suit of ghillie. It'll take me 5 minutes to put together. I've pretty much got all the stuff already. distro. Eating carbonara and drinking coffee. Oh, you're living my best life, mate. To be fair, I had a pretty good dinner as well. Can't for the life of me remember what it was, but I remember enjoying it. Oh, it was pasta and mushrooms. Is there any language that I really want to learn? I've kind of had this dream of learning like as many languages as I possibly can, but I never really found the time to sit down and actually do it. I'd like to be more proficient in Romanian than I currently am, just so I can have like more extensive conversations with that half of the family. I mean, Spanish is a great language. French is a cool language. Oh, that one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the African dialect that has all the clicks in it. That's a really cool language. Arabic is very funky. A very beautiful language. So yeah. Also, like the tough ones like Finnish and Hungarian and the actual difficult to learn ones is they kind of intrigue me. But Japanese is always cool. Although one of my friends did like was a linguist. They did like 4 years worth of Japanese, 5 years worth of Japanese. Did their PhD on Japanese, had loads of Japanese friends, talked with them all the time, then went and lived in Japan for a little while and realised just how little they knew. So they ended up coming back because they got homesick. It's a female, don't want you. Right, let's go get us a I wonder if the cave's loaded in from here. No. Yeah, I tried Duolingo the once and a couple of others. See, my thing is I learn languages weird, so I'm not really very good at picking them up orally. Like I'm very much an in one ear out the other kind of person. So I tend to forget what I'm actually told. So in order to actually learn it, I have to actually physically write it down. Yeah, Duolingo was pretty good, to be fair. I have to actually physically write it down for myself because I'm really a kinesthetic learner. I learn very much by doing and taking physical actions. And so Duolingo doesn't work 100% great for me. Crafting gilly. What am I missing? Hide. Okay. That's all at the other base, I think. Yeah. So like, and I focus a lot on grammar as well. So when I learn a language, I'm there just writing down grammar tables and grammar tables and grammar tables, and it does it takes quite a bit of time. The coffee's really good. Excellent. My coffee is entirely standard. Right, what am I here for? Hide. So yeah, I might pick up Duolingo again at some point. Learned English from games, video series, and movies. Yeah, that's how my wife learnt English as well when she was a kid. It was Cartoon Network. Apparently, there's a way of turning that off. I know. Yeah, my wife learnt it from Cartoon Network when she was a kid, so it's a pretty good way of learning it, to be honest. Because it's basically like total immersion, but only for consumed media. Let's throw those in there. Bad coffee equals better than no coffee. Yeah. Hey bugger, I can't teleport back. I've used my teleport remote since then. Shove these on. Death. Right, I'm gonna need some more cryopods at some point. Just got 2 left. You I can chuck out. I don't know why I've got you in a pod. You can just there. That's fine. Oh, you are my backup. Beach. But yeah, no, I've just got to sit down and put the time into it, but who has the time these days? That's the question. Between kids and YouTube and all the other shit in my life. So, it's tricky. Hey Bergamar, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good day. How you doing? I don't understand what that means. GBTI is better than naughty. Sorry, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's get back over to Redwoods. Slightly more dangerous at night, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hopefully, with the cool, you're good for food. With the ghillie now, we won't freak them out quite so much. We'll see. British tea is better than Norwegian tea. I don't know. I haven't tried Norwegian tea, so I can't comment on that. What the... I thought that was a quetz for a second then. I was like, what did I do? Stupid Pteranodon. I mean, I think I'm kind of honour bound to defend British tea, but realistically British tea is Indian tea. So, a big thank you to India. And a huge apology, realistically speaking. But, yeah. But yeah, I'll take your word for it. Maybe one day I'll try Norwegian tea. Yeah, that's right, you freak out. There's an adolescent Thyla male. Let's try this. It's basically the same stuff, fair enough. Again, I'll take your word for it. Right. Just reload our gun in case we need it. But yeah, I used to drink loads of tea, but then I moved on to coffee. And then I ended up in hospital, and they said, you've got to drink less coffee, switch over to decaf, and then I did, and everything was awful for a while, but I've gotten used to it now, so it's amazing what horrors you can train to inflict on yourself. So, yeah, it's all good. There we go. Mal baby Thyla. Are you a no milk kind of girl? Fair enough. There we go. Mal baby Thyla. What I'm going to do is pod this one up. And we'll see if we can get a adolescent male for breeding. Although he's already kind of freaking out over something, I don't know what. Yeah, I did get quite into tea without milk at one point. And that's what he's freaking out about. This is a Gigantopithecus with what would be a death wish if it were an adult Thyla. Unfortunately, it's just going to die. Okay, moving on. Norwegian beer is less than British beer. I do quite like British ale. I'm not a big fan of lager, so continental beer is generally a bit too fizzy for me. But that being said, there are some excellent Romanian beers I've tried. One of them was called Stejar. And it's like this weird halfway house between a lager and an ale. And it shouldn't work, but it does. Tastes really good. It's also ridiculously strong. It's like... It's very... a lot more alcoholic than most beers. So... It gets you wrecked real fast if you drink enough of it. Norwegian beer is way better. But it's all fizzy and you drink it cold and... To be fair, I've not tried any Norwegian ales, so I don't know how good they are. But, to be fair, beer is good anywhere. Danish is better than both. Am I sensing a slight amount of patriotism there, Kit? And I'm willing to take your word for it. I had this Danish professor at university, and he was quite insistent that Danish beer was the best beer on the planet. So, you want to try it when you get 18? Yeah, once you're 18, give it a go. Which is the legal drinking age in Europe, for most of Europe, for any Americans in the audience who just shit themselves. Yeah, we do a good line in cider, I think. Although I tend to drink quite a lot of Kopparberg, actually, so that's Swedish. I think Kopparberg's Swedish. But the best cider I ever had was at this place down in Devon, and I don't think he was legally allowed to sell it technically, but it was like the southwest bit of England has like this reputation as like the cider making male baby. The cider making part of the country, really. Pod. Drink Norwegian beer is good. Ah, cool. Yeah, so in the southwest of the country, they make a lot of cider, and pretty much every man and his grandma has their own little Swedish cider is too sweet. Okay, then you'll like this one. Every man and his grandma has their own little like cider brewing business going on. Okay, he's not curious. I can't feed him. Bugger. And so sometimes the local pubs have it in, and I don't think they're actually meant to because it's not like actually quality controlled or tested or brewed in any kind of hygienic conditions. But it is like knock your socks off level strong cider. Ooh, saber. Oi, no. Bad pig. Bad. So it's really ridiculously strong and not very sweet at all. It's got more of a bite to it, and yeah, I wholeheartedly recommend it if you ever get the chance. It's usually called some kind of variant of scrumpy. It's called, which basically means like saber. I haven't seen a saber so far. Freaking out though. I don't think they're curious. Pardon me. Yeah, and scrumpy basically just means like someone's homebrew cider. Romania has the best drinks. Romania does some very good wine, actually. Fetesca is particularly good. I would recommend. Although their sweet wines are like really sweet. Like what's it called? The German wine. It's a German wine. It's ridiculously sweet. Riesling level sweet, which is a bit too sweet for my taste, but their dry ones are really good. Never really got the point of sweet alcohol, unless it's cocktail or something, I suppose. Then again, when I was a kid, we used to, and I do not endorse this activity, for the record. When I was a kid, we used to buy this stuff called Woodpecker, which was this British cider, and it is fecking terrible. It's like the worst cider you'll ever taste. And okay, he's freaking out about something. Probably the very loud noise I just made. Yeah, it's utterly terrible cider, and we used to buy it in like 3 litre bottles because you could, and then we'd just drink that whilst sitting in some public space somewhere when we're all teenagers, and so it's nice to know that my palate has kind of evolved since then. What's that dead thing? Oh, it's Palovia. Okay. I genuinely, like, that looked like a human foot to me for a second. I was like, what the hell is that? So yeah, do not recommend Woodpecker. Strong, but it's not bad. But it is a bit like the standard cider. Shellies make so much noise. Right, I've not seen many tameable ones, so let's take the air again and we'll move to a different location, see what we can see. Another good Romanian drink is Palinka and Suica, which is like a plum brandy or plum vodka, I suppose, depending on how strong it is. Don't ever drink the commercial stuff you can buy. Just find someone who's selling it a plastic bottle at the side of the road, and then set it on fire. Make sure it burns properly, and try and freeze it. If it freezes, don't drink it. And if it burns with anything other than clean blue flame, don't drink it. But it is a very, very nice drink. Although when we were over in Romania, my a while ago, my grandfather-in-law, I suppose, he was like he likes Palinka, so he was like, as part of the standard hospitality kind of thing, you have it with most meals as like an aperitif, and so it was like, oh, it's evening. We'll break out the Plinka before we start eating. Okay, do a shot of Plinka. Well, sip a bit of Plinka before you start eating. Fine. And this stuff really does have like a kick to it. It'll knock your face off. And then it was like, oh yeah, it's lunchtime. Let's break out the Plinka. And after 2 days, it was like, okay, well, it's breakfast time. Let's break out the Plinka. And I was like, breakfast, Plinka for breakfast. I've been drinking so much this holiday. Juvenile saber-tooth. And an actual saber-tooth. Leave that be. But yeah, so hard liquor for breakfast. It's a fine Romanian tradition. I think all the baby Thylas were back there. We'll keep looking there. Should be tons on the map. Ooh, there's one. I think. It's not running quite like a saber. Yeah. Female though. We need males. Well, we've got one male and one female, but I want a male, another male, because the male I've got is only a baby. He's really young, which means I actually stand a chance of getting an imprint on him. But for breeders, it doesn't matter what age they are when I tame them, because I'm not gonna imprint them anyway. So that's my thinking. I do occasionally think. It hurts, but I do it. Ow. Freaking out all the mooses. Samian is as good. Samian? I don't know where Samia is, unfortunately. The only Samian I know of is like Samian ware, which was a Roman pottery which came out of Gaul, I think. Southern France. I didn't know it was still an extant country. Okay, we've reached the steps now, so... Oops, nearly out of stam. Good job I checked that right before we landed in a pack of Theres. One of my friends went over and taught in Denmark for. They spent a year there. Spent a year there teaching something. I think it might have been English, but I mean, I don't think it's that anyone in Denmark ever really needs an English teacher. So, yeah, and she said the beer was really, really good. The beer and the men. I think we come out of the redwoods now, so let's get back over this ridge. Hate the bloody gilly gauntlets coming through the map. Army of terrorbirds. Salmon. Is that a type of drink? Okay. That's an adult, I think. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's... So we've done this bit in that direction, essentially. So let's head that way and then that way. Assuming I don't get turned around. Which kind of happens quite often when I'm flying through trees. I'm just like, ooh. Load of horses. There's that adolescent saber female. Definitely going to come tame some sabers at some point, but once I've got Thylacoleos, I don't really need sabers. It's just I like having them around. One of my favourite creatures in Ark. Will I get mutations on the Thylacoleos? Hopefully. So the reason I'm getting 3 is so I've got a breeding pair and then one I can use straight away. Just so I can check out how they level and how they handle in the hunted. Hopefully I will be doing some breeding. I think basically it's going to be a lot of breeding from here on out because I've got I want to breed Thylacoleos so that I've got like a decent shot in the caves. I need to breed Spinos so that I can take out alphas and other such things. Salmon. Salmon is a good fish. Yes, salmon is an excellent fish. I do like salmon. It is one of my favourites. Although, here's an interesting fact about salmon. So, yeah, I have interesting facts about salmon. I mean, I find them interesting. I can't guarantee anyone else will. But yes, just to finish answering your question before I go on to interesting facts about salmon. Yeah, I will be breeding for mutations on the Thylacoleos. I'll probably try to get a stack of 20 health and a stack of 20 melee, and then breed those two together, which is going to be a more long-running project. Right, salmon. Salmon, interesting facts about salmon. So, in England, in the Middle Ages, salmon was considered like the most basic of fish. It was like only poor people ate salmon. It was incredibly low class, to the point where they even brought in a law that said that Tuna is better. Hard disagree, I'm afraid. Although a good tuna steak is good. Like, the canned tuna is terrible. Then again, canned salmon is terrible, so... So yeah, to the point that they actually brought in a law that said that a master wasn't allowed to feed his apprentices salmon more than 3 times a week, I think, because it was considered like abuse of these people to make them eat salmon more often than that. And then at some point, just as the natural stocks dwindled, especially like the stuff you got from Scotland and whatever, it became this incredibly like rare delicacy fish, to the point that it's like ridiculously expensive in the UK to buy salmon these days. And yeah, it just completely changed over the course of about 400-500 years. There's my interesting salmon fact. Oh, this is nice. Which probably wasn't all that interesting, but I do know a surprisingly large amount about fish. Although most of my favourite fish facts revolve around the various different wars that we've fought over fish. With Norway a couple of times. Yeah. That was actually a good one. One of the cod wars that we had with Norway, it was probably Take's best war kind of thing, because not a single shot was fired throughout the entire thing, apart from one shot got fired, and that was because the officers on one of the ships dropped his firearm, and it accidentally discharged. You get salmon once a week? Excellent. I do not get enough salmon. I need food. Food for my argent. Let's find something to kill. Cod is good, yeah. I just generally don't eat enough fish, to be honest. I really should increase my fish uptake, because they say like the entirety of the UK becomes vitamin D deprived. Okay, they're a bit fast. During the winter months, and like you should well, they've got some knockback. I don't actually want to fight you. Looks like we're heading more into direwolf territory. Perseverance Landing. I honestly don't know what that is, so enlighten me so I can get excited about it, because it kind of sounds like the thing I should be excited about. Wow. There's a whole like cave back here. Oh, that's a big tunnel. Cool. Been on Valguera for quite a while now, and it's actually still nice to still find stuff that makes you go, ooh, this is a nice spot. New Mars rover is landing tomorrow. Awesome. I didn't know, but I am now excited about it. What time? Roughly. You press like when I show you my dodo. Okay. That sounds like a euphemism for something, you know. I'm not allowed to do that on YouTube. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. 22 hours from now, so that is going to be 10 a.m. UK time. No, 10 in the evening. No, I'm doing really bad maths. 8 o'clock in the evening UK time. Cool. I will, it's got a drone on it. Awesome. That's cool. Rex can force flyers to dismount you, so let's not. That's really cool. Yeah, I'll probably tune into that. If you guys want, I can actually. If you guys are interested, because I'll be starting streaming like, hopefully about like somewhere between 9 and 10 tomorrow, but maybe if I can get a bit earlier, what I can do is put like a little pop-out window so we can all watch it together as well in the top of the stream, which I think would be fun. But to be fair, I doubt we'll get much back from it in the first like hour or so. NASA obviously will, but the public won't. Did I get any Rex eggs? I've got one. I don't know if I still got it though. I'm gonna have to check. I haven't seen Rex nests, to be honest. Like, I've seen Rex females about the place, but no actual nests. I did manage to pick up a Quetzegg last stream and an Iguanodon and another Argent. So we've got a breeding pair of Argents now, but Dodo's better than Rex. Yeah. Opinion is divided. There's everyone else in the world, and then there's you. There's a live landing broadcast. Cool. If there's a live broadcast, then I'll put a stream up. I'll put it on stream. If it's still going by the time I start, then yeah. That'd be cool. I think. It's don't worry, Familian. It's cool to be the distant voice sometimes. Okay, random Araneo just in the middle of nowhere. I'm really having no luck with Thylas around here. Like, zilch. I'm right on the edge of the map now. Okay, well, worst comes to worst, we've got a breeding pair. It won't take us more than 5 minutes to pop out a new one and just we'll finish our circuit of the redwoods. If we can't find anything that's willing to let us tame it, we'll hop back to beach base and we'll hatch them out anyway. Not hatch them out, raise them up. We'll hatch out some Thylas. Well, we'll breed up some Thylas, hatch out some Spinos, do some breeding. Oh, and we'll go looking for direwolves for Kit. There is. Ugh. I really don't like Theres. They look so creepy with their little hands. What's cute? What's pretty strong? Did I miss a message? Did it not come through? Oh, Theres. Yeah. No. Nah. I got no idea. Yeah, okay, cool. Caught up with you guys. You're like moving 5,000 times faster than me. Yeah, no, I find them really creepy. Like, it's just 1 second. Players only. Have you ever taken a really good close-up look at a theory? It just... I mean... It's like... That is A, not a face you trust with your children. And B, they've got this whole Edward Scissorhands thing going on. It just... Yeah. I don't like them. I know they're really useful, I know they're really powerful, but they don't float my boat. This one is cool, but mostly because it's pink. But yeah, I can live without them. Ow. Also, they're violently aggressive, really powerful, and can hit you while you're mounted, which is suboptimal for survival. Fluffy ducks. They're about as far from ducks as it's possible to get. They're like 7 feet tall, heavily muscled, armed to the teeth with giant hand daggers. Big duck with scissor hands. They don't look anything like ducks. They don't even have bills. Tickle chickens. Now, tickle chickens I can agree with a bit more. They look a bit more like chickens, but ducks, absolutely not. I don't know what chat is smoking tonight, but... Ooh, it's got circle. Aloe saddle. That's actually pretty good. And that's a parasol wedged into it. I'm doing you guys a favour, I'm making it go away. Got out there just before the raptor could get me. He was running in, he was running it. Nah. Too fast for you. Right, let's go back, let's pick up the cryopods. And we'll go raise up some Thylers. It's the best kind of buzz. Yeah, you can see if I treat my dodos good. Hew up. They've got their own special little enclosed area that they share with all the other nice animals, like my parasaur and my unicorn and my sheep. Here they are. I've got 6 of them, not 5. And there's food in the trough. See, tinto berries. They love tinto berries. Don't be getting all like Dodo Peter on me. And I'm growing more crops for them to eat. Like, look at all these berries that we're producing. So, they're well treated. The best kind of duck, 6 foot heavily muscled duck. Oh, what was that one? It was like one of Donald Duck's cousins or something like that. It was just this hugely bemuscled sailor duck type thing who was like really buff, and yeah, there was one. What am I looking for? Honestly, don't even need you. What saddle do you have? I'll probably kill this one eventually, or I might keep it around just as a possible replacement for death. Right, Thyla. So we've got 2 Thylers, we've got a juvenile and baby, male and female. Cool. So we can, these will be the founding of our line. Call one of them Quinny. Okay. Dodo naming. I'm guessing that's meant to be Queenie. Options, change name. Queenie. There you go. It was even a female as well. So yeah, my dodos are well treated. Some might even say they're spoiled. Ow! Just like everything in my back occasionally like seizes up, and then like when I stretch like that it goes crunch. Super unfun. Right. Get him over the other side of the spine, as I don't want to throw him out too far away just in case the thing doesn't cover it. Right. Yeah, you're on the... How are we doing on meat? Or sport? Excellent. Gotta keep them fed. You gotta keep them separated. You eating now? Don't tell me you're pescatarian as well. No, you can't be. Okay, yeah, you're eating. Cool. Yeah, so we're not going to try and imprint this one, or the other one we've got, because they're just, they're for breeding. But will I get the nanny? My breeding rates are such that I shouldn't need it. Oh, sorry. Ow. Yeah, I've got... There's a muscle seized up in my back. It is, like, very, very painful. I probably should, but it means cut my hair. Which I suppose I can do. I can just set my hair length and grow it over and over again, but... how much do you need for the nanny? Nanny. 50. Yeah. That's pretty cheap. To be fair, I need to test and see what my imprint settings are like, whether they're back to working again. So I might do it a bit later, but currently I think we're okay. Because it should only take like one imprint to mature, to get something 100% the way I've set my things anyway. The only problem is sometimes things imprint before they want care, but we'll see. Things mature before they want care. That's what I was trying to say. That's a weird noise. Sounded like something passed out for a second. Oh, this one gets a name, because this is the one we've been leveling. Options, change name. And the suggestion from Cynthia yesterday was Aurora. There we go. So yeah, I might get the nanny, I might not, we'll see. He is very cute. Tiny baby Thyla. These guys are actually pretty slow to mature, so that actually works in our favour with our imprint settings. It's cool. Right, I should probably go make a saddle. You're not going to starve to death before you... Follow me over here. It's just his juvenile now, so he should be on the feeding trough. Okay, that is the limit of the range of the feeding trough, is right there. Good to know. Probably put another one in the opposite corner or something. How many spino eggs do we have? Not all that many. Nope, got none in there. Okay, let's go make a Thyla saddle. It's beta tier saddle, I think, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Might even have a blueprint. Right. Firstly, we will take the wool. Right. Yeah, if I recall correctly, it's a exceptional saddle. Name one of the Thylas Simba. Will do. I'll name the one I poop out Simba. God damn it. Keratin, I think we can get easily. Armored plates, I'm going to have to go killing. Unless... Nope. There's keratin. I don't have any spare. Do I have a Thyla anything? Oh, I got a Rex saddle. Nice. No, no Thyla. Okay. So back to beach. We'll grab Death and we'll go and murdering things that have got the armored plates. I'll name the one I raise up, and I'm going to use Simba because I'm going to call the ones we've got currently breeder male and breeder female. Which is really really descriptive, but it stops me getting them confused. Right. Options, change name. Breeder F. Your friend killed a dodo in front of you. That's unfair. To be fair, if you didn't let people know you love them so much, they probably wouldn't do things like that. But still, it's a bit of a dick move. Breeder M. Right, come on, Death. Right, armor plates. Stegos have armor plates. There should be plenty of those around. To be fair, if he's killing a dodo in front of you and he knows how much that upsets you, then it doesn't sound like a very good friend. Oh, look at the colours on that aloe. This is the one thing I am really regretting about playing the Hunted right now, is missing out on all the cool colours I could tame, but obviously can't. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Should get a Tropio. You even have a saddle for one. Yeah, I'd need to find a nest. I haven't seen any Tropio nests yet, but yes, I probably should. They are pretty swish. I do like a good Tropio. Problem is, grenades do really crap damage. I don't know if anyone's noticed. He's mad. What? Mad as in insane, or mad as in angry? I did see one. Yes, I did see one. Where was it? It's on the beach. Wasn't when I did the fishing. Yeah. Okay, I'll have a look in a bit. Stegos. Right. This is going to be painful ever since they got the TLC. Stegos are a bit to fight. On the plus side, I haven't seen them impale a flyer so far. Although these are the hunted Stegos, so they might not actually have the TLC update on yet. Yeah. If you guys can remember specifically where, that would be useful. If not, I can... Water pit thing up in the chalk hills. Okay, well, I'll swing by on the way back. Oh yes, because there were all the freaking Tropios there. I remember. Yeah, and we killed loads of them. Plates. He's angry because you killed his Jabara. Well, I'd be very angry if you killed my Jabara, to be fair. Jabaras are adorable. Why would you kill it? Oh, bollocks. I knocked it while I was reaching for my coffee. Why would you kill a Jabara? That's just wrong. Jabara is 100% better than Dodos any day. Armor plates. I'll take out this trike because it's going to get angry when I try to harvest a stego. You'll be back. Okay. God, this is high level trike. Dodo equals better than Jabbar. If you say so. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Oh, endless trikes. I need to go grab some meat to get the fast healing. Feckin' bleed. Okay, this one's like level 180. Great. Oh, you got him back for killing your dodo. Fair enough. I'm confused as to who killed what first. Just die already. Just wanted to make a Thyla saddle. So, let me just try and sort this out. So your friend killed a dodo in front of you because he was angry because you killed his Jaboa. But you're saying he killed your dodo first, and you got revenge on him by killing his Jaboa. It sounds like a lot of he said, she said bullshit. Dum, dum, dum. Most underrated dino in Ark. Parasaurs. Seriously? I'm sure everyone will. You love a Jaboa, but he killed your dodo first. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, Parasaurs. Great early game mount. Not particularly strong at all. Has ridiculous amounts of weight. Really useful in terms of like the flying around, the running around. But they are strong enough to just like keep you alive, and if you level movement speed and weight on them, they're fast enough to get you out of trouble 9 times out of 10. But everyone seems to think they're kind of useless. I'm like, no, they're great. They're great early. Ooh. Ah! It's finally happening! It's finally happening! So they must have looked into it or something, because I finally just got some chocolates from Spino's mating. Hey Rob, how's it going? Thank you very much for coming, man. How's it going? Wife and kids well? I got candies. Yay. Super excited about that. Is that Blueprint there? No. Okay. I didn't know they came in Mastercraft. You always tame one when you start. Yeah. I do too. Parasols are great. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Rob. And thank you very much for coming along. Right. We've got those all bred up now. Actually like the colours on that one. Right, we teleport you back, so let's go see if we can find that Tropio nest. Actually, let's get back to... because we're really weighed down. Too much weight. PvP when you travel, they're good when you have a tribe to escort you, yeah. Everything's easier with a tribe to escort you. Yeah, parasols are pretty awesome. I like them. All's well. Big one asleep. The other going bonkers downstairs, missing listening to audiobooks. Yeah, both asleep, I think, or at least in their rooms. Daughter's asleep. Son probably stamping around somewhere, but so long as he does it in his room, that's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Same. Okay, we don't have any more reactivated beta implants. But yeah, just chilling and streaming. Streaming with my peeps. And kids and wife's off playing WoW. So, which is nice. She's gotten really back into it ever since the new expansion dropped. So, Thylacoleos saddle. Dun, dun, dun. And let's get back down the beach. Oh, I managed to get one of my cocoa drip trees back up and running. Oops, that was wrong. Wrong hotkey. And let's go see if we can find that Tropio nest. Whew. Drop some of this, it's way too heavy. Right, so it wasn't actually by this fishing spot, it was, I'd gone looking for something else. And it was in one of the the dips in the landscape with the water features in them. I think it was over this side of the chalk cliff, so it's probably this one over here. You want to rest soon and you have glasses, fair enough. Bit confused as to that last part of the sentence, but if you need to go sleep, go sleep. Sleep is very important. Yeah, I can answer that precisely. 1 second. Library. 1,511. Not as many as I thought, actually. But yeah. So yeah, 1,511 hours actually playing. A lot more time thinking about it and editing videos based on it. So yeah, quite a lot. And I think there's at least a couple of people in chat that completely blow that out of the water, just for the record. I would not be surprised if like Kit and Cynthia have significantly more than that. Andre's got 900. Yeah. Good going, man. No, it's not ridiculous. To be fair, it's like game playing. Not now you've escaped from school. It's not escape. You got expelled. You got suspended for a week. That's not escaping. That's doing something naughty. And yeah, no, it's not ridiculous. I think my next highest game is like 900 hours, which is Crusader Kings. Kit's only on 600, and yet spanks the crap out of us with their massive arc skills. So there's that. Yeah. So yeah, Kit's just an awesome player. It turns out. Well, we always knew that. I think it might have been in here. Yeah, that's Tropionesque. 16,891 hours in Arc. That is incredible. There we go. Got Raptor coming in. Bugger off. Right, let's see what we get from this. Clay salt. So it's this is a bit cheap. It's actually this is the pretty much the exact same model as the what's it called? Pelagornis nest, only slightly larger and with Tropio eggs in it. But yeah, so my next nearest game I think is Crusader Kings 2. I've got about 900 hours in that. But yeah, I've been playing Arc on and off for like 5 years, so that is incredible. What does that work out to in days? Let's find out. So, find my calculator. 16,891 days. So, 16,891 hours divided by 24 hours in a day is 703 days. So that's literally over 2 years worth of time spent playing Arc. Did I ever play LoL? Yeah. No, I never played LoL. I played it once. I did not get into it. The people were mean to me in chat. It was a singularly unpleasant experience. So yeah. Big numbers in his Minecraft. I really want to get into Minecraft, and maybe you can answer this for me, Rob. Right? Because I do like the look of Minecraft, and I've played some Minecraft clones that are pretty good, but every time I try to download Minecraft it takes me to a dodgy Russian website, right? So if I type in like download Minecraft into Google, it takes me to this website that's in Russian, and it says it's like the legitimate Minecraft website, and I think I recall something about the guy being Russian or something, but yeah, is that actually where you download it from? That is my question. Or can you get it on Steam now? Yeah, very toxic. LOL chat is, it's like the worst. To be fair, my understanding is that they've gotten better, but you know, it was enough to put me off. And that, and I'm not very good at those kind of like lane defense type games either. So right, let's get a baby Thyla. Get the Java edition. Cool. Hey Cynthia, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. How many hours do you have in Arc, Cynthia? We're answering the question. And we're breeding some Thylas. Not on Steam, it has its own launcher. Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't know. Drop me a link on Facebook or something if you wouldn't mind. If you've got time, obviously, because I'm never sure I'm on the right site, basically. and it troubles me. Oh, Cynthia, you're good and hours. Too many to think about. I got some Valentine's Day candy from the Spinos mating, so it looks like either they fixed it or it wasn't a problem in the first place. A lot. I'm on 1400, Kit's on 600, Andre's on 900, Familian has hit the utterly incredible 16,000. Just Minecraft.net. Okay. Gonna be 10k at this point plus. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Cynthia, in all fairness, does know everything there is to know about Ark. Minecraft.net. I'm sure that's the one I went to and it looked like really weird. Let me just pull it up a second. Minecraft.net. Yeah, it's Russian. It does have Google Translate, but it always comes up for me in Russian because it's minecraft.net/ru hyphen ru RU, that is. So that's why I've never downloaded it, because I always thought it was like some dodgy knockoff website, but 10k is astounding. Thank you very much, Rob. Much appreciated. And yeah, 11,410. Yeah, that is amazing. Yeah, I mean, when you leave it running just so you can get your breeding in and stuff, it do be like that sometimes. But I just increase my rate. Okay. 1 second, let me just pull up the Facebook link. I haven't actually signed into Facebook on my streaming PC for forever. Yeah, whatever, accept. Log in. Hey, that worked. No, I do not want notifications from you in the slightest. Okay, yeah, the link you had n/US after it, which now isn't in Russian. It's exactly the same website, just not in Russian. For some reason, every time I've ever gone onto Minecraft, No, I don't have a VPN on or anything. Yeah, it's true, I am dodgy. Incredibly dodgy. Yeah, back when you couldn't alter your rates or anything. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. To be fair, I was playing back then as well. I just I hardly ever tamed anything instead. Behavior, disable mating. Disable mating. And you come with me, baby Thyla. Yeah, no, I've zero idea why my PC thinks I'm in Russia, but well, it's just the Minecraft website thinks I'm in. It thinks I'm in not with TechPod or Infinite Stats. Yeah, true. Although, in all fairness, like sometimes if you leave it running and you've got Infinite Stats on, you come back and you're standing in the ruins of your base, but you're fine. So your principal is racist. You got expelled for defending yourself, but they did not, and the principal is very racist. Well, the principal's very racist. Don't get yourself expelled. Write a complaint to the bloody whatever kind of governing board you've got of your school, detailing it. School administrators are ultimately bureaucrats. The best way to screw with the bureaucrat is via bureaucracy, in my experience. Not that my experience ever involved getting expelled, but yeah. So no, I don't have a VPN on. It's just the Minecraft website. It just thinks I'm in Russia. Don't know why. Not a clue. Maybe I'm in Russia. Who knows? Cool. So these are the base stats for a Thyla in the Hunted, which is, I think, half of what you get, really. So I'm not expecting much out of this one, but it's just one I'm gonna have. Thyla's very nice. Yeah, we managed to get a couple. I was hoping to get 3, but I got 2 instead. But I managed to get a breeding pair, so now they're getting on. Bam, chicka, wah, wah, and all that. But yeah, I want to breed and mutate them for caving. I think Thylas for caving will be a good shout. Shall we... Anyone dropped any more candy? And to be like a 1 in 12% chance of dropping it, but I haven't seen any other than that one. So yeah, and this one is Simba, as per Andre's request. No, don't spay it. Simba. Cool. And it's female as well, so when we come to breed out lots of them, we can do the thing. They're adorable. I've noticed that I've got a Tropio egg, and I've noticed that I've got the Valentine stuff dropping in. I didn't know what else they updated. And yes, they are utterly adorable. And yeah, you can name them. So I called this one Simba. That Spino over there is called Aurora. This is Death 6.0, named in honor of the original Death that we had 6 deaths ago. I run through Argents really quickly, but this one is proving his mettle. It's a female though. What does that have to do with anything? I can call it Simba if I want. I mean, theoretically I could call it Nala, but it's a made-up name anyway. Right, I'm gonna have to ditch some of this stuff before I can take a Thyla out. Version number your children. Excellent idea. Yeah, what did they change to the Hunted, Cynthia? But yeah, no, version numbering your children. But that kind of implies that if you lose one, you might get a replacement. And to be honest, I think... Would I? Fairly certain not. They nerfed the AC units. Bollocks. Hopefully the S plus ones are still powerful, and I've just got a ton here. Added a few settings to any. Nala. We're going with Simba. It was Andre's choice, so if Andre wants me to change it to Nala, I'll change it to Nala, but I'm perfectly comfortable running around on a female Simba. They just did the spit attack. Nice. That was a nightmare. The snakes were just well overpowered. Baby levels. What have they done to baby levels? Because I'm breeding right now. There should be a tap here somewhere. Transfer. Some general fixes. Well, some general fixes is good. They needed some fixing. But, yeah. What did they do to baby levels? Let me just check the upgrades as they age. You increment the minor version. Small one will be like 2.4, big one 2.11. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Where's Starbird? Over here. I parked it on the roof. Terrorbirds are not feather mines. Sad times. There we are. Probably got some more levels actually. Fishes. Get this up to 4k health, I think. Quite a bit more stam. And wait. No, I think version numbering your children is actually a good plan. I think your wife will love it. You should utterly suggest it to her, and don't tell her I gave you the idea. Change to Nala only when you get a male one. Name it Simba. Okay, cool. Behavior. Nope. Back. Options. Change name. Yee. Oh, Nala. Right. 44 seconds to see if we get an imprint. How the imprint does. Finding them at regular levels. Some of them are vanilla, some of them are the mod ones. So I've had a couple that were vanilla, but most of them recently have been the mod ones. I'm just chucking away any of the vanilla ones I get. It depends on finding the right nest, really. Thinking to boost the baby level to like 10 or something, so you get an incentive to collect eggs instead of just getting 2 and breeding away, but we'll see. I mean, I kind of like that you come with built-in perfect pair. You miss your friend, Familian. Well, you probably shouldn't have killed his Jaboa. Oh, you want to go on a walk? Yeah, we can do that. Come on, Nala. Just refer her to everyone by their numbers from now on. She can be. I don't believe that she's that old. Oh, they roll on their back when you imprint them. That is the most adorable thing since Adorable Orders. Okay, cool. Yeah. She can be 1.41. Yeah, that's fine. I'm 1.32. That is my version number. Cool. I'm just waiting for daylight so I can see some colours. Yeah, Bebe's playing on Valguero. You miss your school friends. Well, go back to school then. You're only suspended for a week. Try to avoid getting suspended in future. That's how they get you. They make you miss people. Thylacoleos saddle. I'm wise beyond my way. Yes, I'm old beyond my years is what I am. I was born ancient. I was born wearing carpet slippers and complaining about kids being on the lawn and whatever. I've only gotten older and more curmudgeonly as time goes on. Which is, I think, a beautiful thing. Sing power is not my server, so... Yeah, I mean, on single player eventually I just started finding the whatchamacallit ones, the modded ones rather than the vanilla ones, but your own mileage may vary on that one. I need to dump this egg in here. My Tropio egg. And the kibble can go back. Just candy in there. Just trying to shed a bit of weight before we take that thyla out. I leveled off some time ago, time's just catching up. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Just throwing this in here. Monkey saddle can go in there. Stone can be ditched. Implant, I don't need that, don't need that. Nice aloe blueprint. Apparently you're really not meant to get blueprints from things, but I have been, so haha, screw you. Screw you, mod. It does hurt to get hit in the face. I know very, very well. If you go back to school and try to avoid getting into any fights, that's probably your best bet. No more candy. Okay, Nala's all raised up. Let's I put it in our inventory. I got so far ahead of myself I caught myself coming the other direction. Right, I probably can't move on her, I would imagine. Yeah, no. So let's pump weight. Woohoo! Okay, we got speed-ish. No, pretty slow. Let's go see what that kind of damage we're talking about. Be terrible. I won't take on a Carbonet Mist. That won't give me a even remotely accurate reflection given all their armour. There's a list right over there I'll go kill. Yeah, kind of crap. Kind of crap. Okay, 62 damage, so awful, but will improve. Oh, there's Rex coming down over there. Dun, 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 dun. Right, and obviously can't move because it overburdened itself with meat. Good jump. And the latch is working. Cool. Pretty boring colours, but we'll breed in some mutations and that'll become all kinds of fun. Yeah. No, I've deliberately not picked up any vanilla Deinonychus, but I have abused the crap out of the dead dolphins. So I think dead dolphins are almost certainly on the line. Yeah, Thylas are really cool. They're very cool animals. They're really very powerful for their size. Like they're actually not particularly big creatures, but they've got lots of health, lots of damage. This one is like a particularly weak version because the mod I'm playing with weakens everything. But yeah, once I've fully bred and leveled a whole load of them, they'll be disgustingly powerful, which is going to be fun. Ooh, Boxo chocolates. Cool, it is working. Right, let's see if we can still hatch out Spinos. Just in case we get mutation, we're looking for level 23 or better. Okay, yeah. Well, there's our answer, which is just sufficient S plus air conditioners will still do the job. Yeah, dead dolphins are a map feature. I'll show you. Rob doesn't play Ark. He's someone I know from real life. So there are these dead dolphins all along the beach, which are they're on this map and Ragnarok. I think you don't get them on the standard maps because Ragnarok and Valguero started as modded maps, and you can hit them and you get organic polymer off them. Which you can't get, which is otherwise really difficult to find in this mod. So having them around was like a bit of a very good early game boost, but they are a feature specifically of this map. And does the heartfish spawn? I will check. Is that a Valentine's one? Or is that just Valentine's colours? Doesn't look like it. That's just reflection on the water. What? What's what? What, the dead dolphins? Yeah. You need organic polymer for like loads of stuff, so look at the size of that salmon. It's dying. Oh, it's healing from something. Yeah, no, I'm not getting any Valentine's event fish. There's a Valentine's event on at the moment, which is why there's a lot more pink and purple on the dino colours. Kill some fish first to see. Okay. Sorry about the pooping. It happens whenever I put creative mode on. Dynamite fishing. Trying to get that one big bugger. Gotcha. Right at the end there. Got the last one. Okay. I've killed some fish. We'll come back in a little while and check. Ah, bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Way! Fastest fingers in the West. Just managed to save myself there. Otherwise that would have been some fall damage. Let's try around here. Yeah, still not seeing Valentine's fish. Not that I'm going to do any more Valentine's Day fishing, because you guys already persuaded me to spawn in the chibi I wanted, so... Yeah. What are we doing? Okay, cool. Let's hatch out a few more spinos and see how we're doing on that front. Come on. But yeah, there's also dead turtles on the beach. They give you keratin, which is pretty handy. I will drop all those tech grenades. I only spawned them in so I could kill some coelacanth real quick. Right, level 23 or better. Try not to get stuck on them. 21, 21, 21, 3. Yeah, no, you're all poop. You're all terrible. Zark fixed map or semi-random generated. Looks beautiful, so I guess it fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. There's several maps you can choose from. This one's called Valguero. My personal favourite map is Ragnarok. There's also the Island, Aberration, Scorched Earth and Extinction, which are like those are like the official art maps and the centre, but nobody plays on the centre apart from Cynthia for some reason. Then there's also a lot of maps that people have created via mods, but on Ragnarok it only spawns dead Basilos. Oh, thank you very much, Familian. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. And yeah, I was just coming to that. You can also randomly generate maps, so you can. I've never managed to get the settings right on it to generate something that's playable. It is incredibly wonky, like really wonky. But you can procedurally generate a map. Yeah, they're not that great. The resource distribution is weird. You get like random bits. It's all very chunky. Ah, Kit, why? I didn't see it. I checked them all. I thought they were all 21s. Bollocks. Did it have a good mutation? Did I hover on it long enough to check? Or I did look at the list as it came up as well. I didn't see a level 23 on there. Yeah, they never did do anything with the map generator. It's a shame. It could have been a lot cooler, but... Yeah, it is incredibly difficult. It works on things like Minecraft because the Minecraft world is... no offense to Minecraft players, but somewhat simplistic. With this, they're very the maps themselves are very complicated beasts in general. So, but okay, we'll hatch out a smaller number. 123, 21. Yeah, there's no 23s in there. Fairly certain. Yeah. But no, so basically for new maps, we tend to rely on them. Either wildcards release new ones, or if you're on PC, the modding community put out quite a few maps. But and you get some really good ones. There've been some fantastic ones. Valguero actually started out as a fan created map. So did Ragnarok, and they're both very, very good maps to play on. So Ragnarok obviously just that little bit better, but what can I say? I'm a fan. Chameleon plays Minecraft and Ark. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I think I'll do some Minecraft at some point. 21, 21, 21. Okay, so there was nothing in that batch apart from the one I accidentally killed. Yeah, and there's the centre, which was actually their earliest fan-created map that they adopted into their official map program, or sponsored map program, they call it. All the free ones were originally mods, yeah. Well, they had to keep them free, otherwise they might have had to pay someone for it. But, ooh, more candy. Right. Cool. Right, I desperately need to go pee, guys, so I will be back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna leave the game running and not throw up a poor screen, because you'll complain every time I put up a poor screen. So I'm just gonna go pee. I will be back in 2 minutes. Stick around. Hope you're enjoying it so far. And if you are and you're new around here, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, all that great stuff. It really helps the channel out and lets me know that I'm doing the correct thing. So I'll be back very, very shortly. Wildcard wasn't so hot on them at first because it was an easy way to get DLC creatures without having to get the DLC. True that. They were not overly pleased. Poor dodos. Yeah, well, man's gotta eat. Also, Rob, if you fancy picking up Ark, it's got a massive sale on it on Steam at the moment for the Lunar New Year. You can get like all the DLC and stuff for pretty cheap. So those weren't even fertilized. 15, 19, 19, 5, 21. Okay. Right. I actually need to build a breeding pen for the Thylas. Just thinking if I stick it over in this corner, I can put down a feeding trough over here. But I will need something in there to take out the baby Thylas. And what are they hatching with? Like, not much health at all at the moment, but that'll get bigger. Need something fairly small to fit in there. You can use it to level up Nala for a bit. So little time right now. Feeling what I have with game. It's very good. Survival crafting game. This is a mod called The Hunted, so it's not like the proper Ark experience, but it's a really good mod. It's definitely, I think you'd enjoy it. The building is a bit not as good as like Minecraft and stuff, but it's prettier, I think, is the main difference for me. I like my games to be pretty. Right, let's what do I need for a pen? I need some foundations. I'm not going to get back over that lip. I need to make some ramps. Don't touch the floor, but that's okay. It's just temporary. Need some more stone. Right, and wood. I'm going to need wood. And that's all on the other side of the river, basically. You need to rest. Okay, good night, mate. See you again tomorrow, maybe? Have a really good night. Sleep well. Bloody lead sick this. Right. Wood. That's foundations. Great. Thanks very much for coming, Familian. Sleep well. Yeah, I have considered it. I've considered it quite a bit. So I would very much like to do something like that, like set up Patreon servers, but quite frankly, I feel really uncomfortable asking you guys for money, especially when I'm like a very small time YouTuber. I've only got like 200 subscribers odd. So I do feel quite uncomfortable about that. I was kind of hoping that I get to the point where I could set up servers just for like long time subscribers, but YouTube's going to have to start paying before I can do that, frankly. Um, so yeah, I have thought about it. Good night, Rob. Thank you very much for coming. Sweet dreams. And yeah, I really do have a wonderful community. The people who come to my chats and live streams, they're the best. I love them very, very much. Right, stone. But I mean, if people are interested, I'd be happy to do it. Probably just one or two servers maybe. So not like a full cluster experience, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Equally, with quite small numbers, it would have to be like a certain number of people. I could do like G-Portal servers. They cost like a tenner a piece, something like that. So if I set up a Patreon and everyone was like £2 each or something. But then I also have a couple of people that like are Xbox only and stuff, so have to work out some way of accommodating that attach. Also, Rob, give my love to your wife and your kids. Tell them it's been far too long, and I'm always free for like Zoom calls and Skypes and stuff if you guys fancy at any point. How late are you? I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, but it's a stream. It's, you know, not a mandatory you must turn up event, so you're exactly on time is what you are. SS stone. Stone foundation. Cool. And then how many railings can we make? That might be enough. We'll check. My streams are mandatory. uh, if only. Come and go as you please, guys. As long as I'm entertaining you and you're having a good time, stay. The moment that stops being the case, feel free to leave. No idea how it does one set up Patreon, but no, you don't need to pay them up front. So they take a cut of whatever your thing is. So you set like a limit. So if you say like Patreon is $5 for server access or whatever, Patreon takes a cut of that. Then you spend whatever you need to spend on keeping the servers running, and then the rest is pocket money basically. My PC specs, I honestly couldn't tell you. Hold on, let me have a look. I've got a GeForce RTX graphics card. I don't know what particular generation that is. I know I've got like quite a good motherboard, but I'm not really a technical person. I asked my wife what I should buy, and she gave me a she gave me a link to a thing and was like, buy this. I was like, okay. But yeah, they're good enough at the moment. And then my other PC is my old Alienware, which is like a 10-year-old Alienware, something like that, and that's the one I use for the actual stream. And then I have a capture card that sends the video from one computer to another. Because I did try streaming on my just the one PC, but it was fine for things like The Hunted. It was fine for my single player games basically, but the moment I got onto a server, it became a nightmare. Yeah, I don't know. I'll talk to people about it over the next little while. See if there's enough interest, and if there is, I'll set something up. Yeah, I got it's basically an off-the-rack HP Omen. And I got it from like PC World or something like that. It's not an especially impressive gaming PC, but I did order an Alienware, which almost certainly would have been a lot better. But then it was like 4 weeks to ship or something like that, and my old one was dying on its arse. It couldn't even run Arc anymore, so I had to change. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, it's not pretty, but it should work. Right, and we need a doorway. Yeah, door. One door, and I want a ramp. Yeah, I'm probably not the best person to ask for like what PC I should get advice. I can tell you that mine works for what I want it for. So let's just put this wood on here for the time being. Hide. We yoink your saddle. Nope, still can't move. I think it's just my regular gear is so heavy that it causes issue. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's enable mating. Enable mating. We're gonna yoink the saddle off you. Yeah. Well, I could set up a Gen 2 server. I think that might be well worth it. We're gonna need to put points in your way anyway, so. Yeah. Yeah, so once Gen 2 drops, or I can set up like one server beforehand and then a server once Gen 2 drops. And yeah, I could set up a Patreon for it. I was actually thinking about this today and I was like, well, what do you... Because like YouTube's got like a membership feature for once you get partnered on YouTube, which is, I think, pretty much designed to basically be YouTube's answer to Patreon. So the idea behind a Patreon is that like people give you money and you give them extra content. Yeah, there's only like what 5 or 6 of us I think would be able to play on it. Anyway, so if we did like a 20 thingy server, and yeah, so the thing I was thinking about, I was thinking about the YouTube membership, and I was thinking about my content. I was like, well, there's not really any content of mine that I'd like to put behind a paywall. So really, the other option is to either set up servers for people or and then I was like, well, or I could just get an OnlyFans. It was, if I'm going to be producing content, that's likely to be the only content that I wouldn't put out in the world for free. 10 slots would be enough, yeah. And 10 slots is like 10 quid. And we can always, if you go with like Gportal or something, you can always expand the number of slots as you go along. So, that'd be cool. We'd have to sort out what mods and settings and stuff we want. Yeah, I think they're likely to delay it. I think it's very likely it'll be delayed, but I could be wrong. I could be horribly wrong. I just wish they'd give me a firm date, because I've asked my wife to take some time off work when it drops, so I can massively focus on YouTube for a week and basically just do live streams and make videos and stuff, so I don't have to. So she can look after the kids for a week, basically. Genesis 1 server running right now. If I want to mess around or do some breeding, yeah, that's cool. Do they ever put out anything on time? No, I don't think they ever have. I think the only thing they ever put out on time was Scorched Earth, and that was because no one was expecting it. Oh, yeah. You're all set up very nicely. Yeah, I really hope they don't delay Gen 2. It'll be a very sad day for me if they do. Just wildcard things. Yeah, that's it. To be fair, it's just all game devs, game designer things at the moment. It's like I can't think of a single game that really got, like a single major big name game that got released on time in the past like few years. Then again, I don't hear about all that many games, but it's like pretty much everything has some level of delay. Which is fine. I'm okay with delay so long as you get a decent product at the end of it. Dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Nothing could beat the Atlas launch. How long did that take? I actually missed the Atlas launch. I only came aware of Atlas after it had launched. So. I love Atlas. I think Atlas is a fantastic game. It is absolutely beautiful. It was a disaster, fair enough. Yeah, I think Atlas is absolutely brilliant. It's significantly harder to solo than Ark, though, I have found. But you have to get really exactly the right position to take out any of the island bosses, and like the final boss, which is basically the Rockwell fight, but with ships, is quite difficult to solo. But yeah, no, Atlas is a brilliant game. Yeah. Yeah, once they fix some of the early issues, it's turned out great, I think. The sailing is amazing. The ships are beautiful. The wave physics are just like, oh my god, amazing. And yeah, Yeah, that's what I do in it. I sail to an island, I have a look around the island, I have a bit of an explore, I find out cool funky spots. Um, you never got it, especially after you saw that it had a hidden art menu. Well, it started out as an Arc mod, didn't it, or something like that. I didn't know it had a hidden art menu there. But yeah, no, it's just sailing around, hunting ships, killing whales. Um, I think if they'd just done it as an Ocean DLC, it would have been less. The Hydra boss is very cool. Like the Arc would have been greatly enriched for it, but then Atlas wouldn't have achieved its full potential, I think. Which I think it probably still hasn't, but they've got a roadmap in mind. Also, the reload system in it is really interesting. I was quite impressed with that when I saw it. But yeah, no, I do love Atlas. Significantly more graphically intensive than Arc, though, so there is that. Can I harvest that right away? Cleared the fence, nice. Stuck again. Right, 5, 1, 1, 1, 7, 21, 21, 3, 5. Yeah, okay. Oh, there was a 23 in there. How did I not see it? Bollocks. Yeah. No need to yell at me, Kit. I saw it already. Don't know how I missed that one. Right, let's chuck them out in smaller numbers. There's probably some shitty stat like oxygen or something. Good night, baby. Thank you very much for coming along. I really appreciate it. Have a good sleep. And yeah, I'll have a think about Patreon and some servers. If people are down for it, I'll set it up. 21, 17, 17. I've got 2 breeding projects on the go. I kind of feel like I'm going to be just running backwards and forwards constantly. Ooh, more candy. Still not going to cave in for the dino storage mod. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. 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 To be fair, the rate that they're producing kids, because I've got like 2 projects on the go, odds are I'd run out of room. Those are all level 21. Yeah. I think one of those was triplets. Hey. Yeah. Right. Well, we can leave these guys to it for a little while because they'll go into hibernation once I fly off, and I'm going to fly off, and we'll go take a look and see if we can find some baby direwolves just to make sure that they're spawning okay for Kit. So, there we go. Texture. Texture's important. Is this one I put it in, or was it this one? I have a tech transmission somewhere around here. No, it's this one. Dino scan. Hibernation is prevented, so that's not a problem. Right, we've still got 2 alpha raptors on the map. Direwolf. So these are the adult ones, and these are the child ones. So let's have a look. Okay, so somewhere around there. Pick up. Infinite stats. Guess we're going somewhere cold. Right, so that was around here, I think. Yep, there's an adolescent one right there. Superior kibble, exceptional and extraordinary. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's terrible luck. Sorry. Apologies. When did I get that transmitter? Earlier today. I wanted to check something. I can't remember. Yeah, I wanted to check what alphas I had on the map at the time, just to make sure that they were actually spawning in, because I was not finding any. And it turns out there's 2 alpha raptors on the map, and that's it. Those are the only alphas available at present. But yeah. I just use it for checking that things are there. Yeah, because without any of the bigger alphas, it's going to be quite a while before we can build a saddled Spino army. Like, we've got everything now to build those saddles, apart from the trophies. So. Oh, I'm out of coffee. No, I am the big sad. So I think we might have to take a trip to other maps in order to try and get some alphas, or just scour every arc clean of alphas. Nope, 5 and 17. Oops, missed one. At least we're getting some Valentine stuff now. That's good. Breeding. Breeding mammals is always a pain. They just poop them out one at a time. It's really slow. I'll probably go tame some more female Thylacoleos tomorrow or something like that. Get like a proper pooping out baby train going. They're very cool animals though. And I'm hoping with a Thyla and a gas mask, then I can almost certainly, with a decent Thyla, so I'll level Nala up as high as I can, and then hopefully we'll breed out a good one at some point. But I'll be able to handle the cave, so we can start collecting artifacts. And then once the Spino army is fully thingied and complete, and hopefully ensaddled, we can start doing some cool stuff involving bosses. It's nice colours on that Pteranodon. Want to raise a few females? Yeah, I think I might. I think that is the sensible plan. I think we've had 2 males and 1 female so far, so. Female. Okay. Oh. Options, change name. Breeder F2. Over here. Follow distance lowest. Hopefully, no, you are just genuinely stuck on the railing. Egypt. Okay. Of course, raising a few females means that we're going to be only looking for mutations on males, which is going to slow us down even more. So, swings and roundabouts. But we'll produce more babies, so probably work out in the long run if we get like 4 or 5 females. I'm going to need to extend this. I'm stuck in here with you. Crypod time. Not quite where I wanted you, but okay. You're not, that's fine. I'll move you once you got a saddle. You're coming up to the end of your gestation. Ow. Ow. Or a female too. Okay, cool. Let's put down a trough. Don't need for trough. Wood 120 and metal 8. It's metal 4. 172. So just a couple more pieces of metal. Yep, stop following me. Had the soft padding of Thylacoleos. Metal. What do I need for a wooden ramp? Bit more wood. Okay, cool. Ramp. Righty-ho. Cool. Okay. That's easier. 40 seconds. It's the longest 40 seconds of my life. Okay, male, level 1. Yeah, you're not collecting. I have no idea where these corpses are going. I think they're going under the floor, which is a bit annoying. This is too cramped already. Let's see what the Spinos have got for us. (21), 15, 17, 9. Okay. It's level 3, definitely just 3, not 23. 19, 19, okay. Hope. Yeah, I don't know whether these babies have been yeeted in the long grass or what, but they're just their actual corpses are not being harvested. Okay, 1 minute till we get another one. And then that'll be, what, 4 females, 1 male? If we get another female. Which will be, about right, I think. Oh, that was the Spino doing its funky Spino thing. Seconds. And daylight finally. Feels like I've done most of the stream at night. Like, I know I did quite a lot during the daytime, but it just feels like that night cycle kind of lasted forever. Sorry, getting tired now. What have we got? Male. (254% melee), that's not bad. Thylacoleos saddle so we can get you nicely lined up. You are nearly there. Right, I'm not going to set out her to poop out anymore at the moment because I'm probably going to be calling the stream fairly shortly. I'm getting pretty tired. But yeah, I'll just wait until this adolescent one is fully grown up in its proper place, and then we've got like a row of 4 Thylas that are mating, so that'll make life significantly easier, quite a bit faster. Ow. Why am I not seeing a mating bar? There we go. Nearly there. Yeah, I'll probably do that next time as well. I'll set up another pen over the other side for Thylas. So I'm breeding or health or melee, whichever one I get first, over here, and then the opposite one will be over there. Rather than doing the combine the two, which I've been doing with the Spinos, which I think is a bit faster overall, but this way we'll end up with some proper OP Thylas. And that's male, level 1. Lots of pooping going on around here. Doing that. You're doing the same thing on your hunted. Cool. Thylas specifically, or the breeding 2 lines and then combining them at the end? I honestly think on the hunted you kind of need it. Can't guess past 3 stacks so far though. That's like what? 60 mutations. That's crazy. Right. Thylas. Yeah. Thylas are awesome. I think Deinonychus, I was going to go with Deinonychus, but they're a bit too lightweight. Easier to breed, but a bit too lightweight. And I need something that will like really hammer through a cave. So Thylas it is. And to be fair, hammer through bosses. Thylas can do that as well if you breed them hard enough. And Argents, but that's going even worse. Yeah. Argents are fun to breed. Probably have to do some of those at some point, because to be fair though, I only really use death for like getting around the place. I don't fight with death, so Got a dodo mutation on your first breed. Yeah. Everyone remembers their first breed. Mine was dire wolves. Got some really pretty dire wolves. Long gone now. They were cyan and pink. But Celebi. I really should set up that a library. Yeah. I know. And like they're cool and everything, but I think Thylacoleos, they're a bit more heavyweight and they do everything a dino does because they have the bleed, they've got the jumping. The only thing they don't have is latching onto the sides of big creatures, but yeah. Celebi. How many spino eggs we got? Dodo mutations are always hilarious, yeah. I still want to do that stream where we just find and breed and mutate the crap out of the perfect dodo. I want to create the perfect dodo. Maybe we'll do that like once I've finished off the swamp base, the swamp restoration on Ragnarok. Might do it on a Friday. Or maybe we'll do it on a Monday. Monday streams are kind of like fairly they don't tend to pull in many viewers for some reason. I'm not really 100% why, but Monday streams never seem to go well. So, well, they go well for me in terms of like getting to chat to you guys, but in terms of like pulling in new viewers, I don't think anyone's really up for it on a Monday. So, you can't have everything. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind doing the perfect dodo breeding. I think it'd be fun. Right, what we got? Female, but we got enough females. I think 3 should be. No. I keep forgetting to put the new ones onto passive. Access inventory. Ooh, you actually harvested that one. Nice. Right. Right, guys, I'm going to call it a night there because I am absolutely shattered. It's been quite a long day, so I'm going to go get some sleep. Or probably not, more accurately, but I'm going to give my eyes a break at any rate. So thank you very much for coming, guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you've had a good night. I certainly have. I'm sensing that we've got a lot more breeding on the way, so... But I quite like the breeding streams because we just get to chat and chill and shoot the shit. So... But if you start getting bored of them, let me know so that I can do something a bit different. But yeah, thank you very much for coming. Really appreciate it. You are awesome, and I will see you again. See you again tomorrow, hopefully, where we'll be almost certainly just breeding and like making some alterations to the breeding area. But good night, guys. Oh, and if you're watching this later on VOD and you haven't already, hit subscribe. I forgot to say. And yeah, we do tons of art content, and including what I believe, I'm not 100% certain on this, but I believe might be YouTube's longest running The Hunted series.